Hello and welcome to another A Stronger Pirate TV video on the rules. This time we're going to be doing the rules around the Windward Mark. Before we start, there's three definitions you need to know: the zone, overlap and mark room. The zone is anywhere within 3 boat lengths of the mark, here shown by a circle, and a boat is in the zone if any part of it is in the circle. If you imagine lines at the bow and the stern of your boat that stick out at 90 degrees, it's quite easy to see that these boats are not overlapped and these boats are overlapped. In this video I'm going to talk about mark room. A boat has mark room when it can sail round the mark the way it would do as if there were no other boats around, like the green boat in this clip. So the first rule to consider when you get to the Windward Mark: if the boats are on different tacks, port gives way to starboard as if the mark wasn't there. So in this clip, the pink boat on port tack has to keep clear of the blue boat on starboard. And just like normal, you have to keep clear whilst tacking and give any boats time and opportunity to keep clear once you've completed the tack. In this clip, yellow tacks from port to starboard outside the zone and completes a tack without getting in the way of green. Because yellow has an inside overlap when the first of them enters the zone, green has to give yellow mark room. If, as in this clip, the yellow boat tacks from port to starboard in the zone, things change entirely. If green is forced above close hauled, then yellow will have broken rule 18.3 and will have to do a penalty. And this applies even if yellow had given green time and opportunity to keep clear. The other disadvantage of tacking from port to starboard inside the zone is if a starboard boat gets an inside overlap on you, you have to give them mark room. That's even if they get the overlap after they enter the zone, as does green in this clip. So you have to be very careful if you're coming into the Windward Mark on port tack and are going to be tacking in the zone, as you have very few rights. One scenario where you might be okay is if the boats coming in on starboard have overstood and are reaching into the mark, and so there is less chance of you pushing them above close hauled, as in this clip. So how you approach the Windward Mark can be really important. The last thing you want to be doing is approaching on the port ley line and have the rest of the fleet approaching the Windward Mark at the same time as you on starboard. In this clip, if you carry on and try and tack at the mark, you're very likely to be involved in a collision, or at very least have to do penalty turns. So you need to start thinking about how you're going to approach the Windward Mark much earlier so that you can take into account these rules that we've discussed in this video.